Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news all right. 49ers faithful, buckle up because what's buzzing around the league right now could have serious implications for our team's future. Rumors are swirling that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are currently sitting at 6-3 but are clearly battling cap space issues, are eyeing a potential trade that could shake up the entire NFC landscape. And the player at the center of this speculation? Antoine Winfield Jr., the versatile safety who's been making waves in Tampa Bay. It's not every day you see a player of Winfield's caliber potentially heading to another team, especially one like San Francisco that's always looking to fortify its secondary and build a championship roster. So what's the scoop? Well, NFL. Common insiders are whispering that the Bucs, despite their cap constraints, see the value in moving Winfield Jr., especially after recent struggles in their secondary, which has been allowing around 230 yards per game and giving up 24 points on average. The intriguing part? Tampa Bay is apparently willing to part with Winfield in exchange for a couple of draft picks, specifically a second-round pick in the 2026 draft and a fourth-rounder in 2027. That's a significant price for a player of his talent, but it lines up with their need to free up cap room to sign other key players, especially on their defensive line, which has been somewhat inconsistent this year. The Buccaneers are also prioritizing adding wide receivers, especially after losing Mike Evans to a clavicle injury, so it looks like they're trying to rebuild their offense and defense simultaneously. Now, why would the 49ers be interested in Antoine Winfield Jr.? Well, aside from the obvious need to strengthen our secondary, since injuries have hit us hard there, Winfield brings a level of versatility that's pretty rare. He's capable of playing multiple roles in the back end, whether that's lining up as a deep safety, blitzing the quarterback, or even dropping into coverage to shut down the opponent's best targets. Last season, he racked up 62 tackles, 6 interceptions, and 4 sacks, which is impressive for a safety. His PFF grade of 93. One shows just how consistent and impactful he's been on the field, allowing just 0.5 yards per target and maintaining a 90% open field tackle rate. That's elite. If we look at his career stats, Winfield has accumulated 18 interceptions, over 300 tackles, and 12 sacks, earning All-Pro honors 3 times. His ability to read plays pre-snap, combined with explosive hits and high-level coverage skills, makes him a true game-changer. Remember, just like Minkah Fitzpatrick's trade in 2019 helped the Steelers increase turnovers by over 20%, Winfield's addition could have a similar seismic impact on our secondary. It's about creating more turnovers, better red zone defense, and overall more disruption for opposing offenses. The Bucs, however, are pretty skeptical about parting ways with Winfield. Their secondary has been struggling, allowing 24 points per game, and they're aware that losing a player of Winfield's caliber could weaken their back end even further. Still, with cap issues and a desire to retool, they might see this as a move to balance their roster's needs. But for us, it's an opportunity to snag a player who could immediately become a cornerstone of our defense. Now, let's talk about how Winfield could fit into the 49ers system. Our secondary has been solid but has also faced some turbulence, especially with injuries to key players. Adding a guy like Winfield Jr. could elevate our defense to a whole new level, especially against the NFC West rivals like the Rams. He would give us that extra layer of explosiveness and intelligence in the backfield, helping us shut down those dangerous YAC-heavy offenses. His ability to make plays in critical moments, whether it's forcing turnovers or making crucial tackles in the open field, aligns perfectly with San Francisco's defensive philosophy of relentless, aggressive play. And speaking of the 49ers' current season, we're sitting at 5-4, which isn't bad but definitely shows there's room for improvement. Our defense has been holding up well, but we've had moments where the secondary has allowed big plays. Bringing Winfield in could be the boost we need to tighten things up, especially in the red zone and on third down. Plus, with the playoffs approaching, having a player of his caliber, who's been compared to legends like Ed Reed in terms of playmaking ability, could be the difference between a deep run and an early exit. Looking ahead to the postseason, the odds for San Francisco to make a serious push are climbing. Bookmakers have shifted our Super Bowl odds from plus 2,500 to plus 1,100 recently, reflecting increased confidence in our roster's ability to contend. If we add a player like Winfield, that number will likely drop even further, boosting our chances of finally bringing home that elusive Lombardi trophy. He could serve as a key X factor, especially in high-pressure games, where his versatility and knack for making game-changing plays could turn the tide in our favor. It's important to keep in mind that this kind of move isn't just about immediate impact. It's about long-term stability. Winfield's presence would provide leadership in the secondary, a crucial element as we face tough NFC West opponents like the Rams, who are known for their explosive offense and quick strike ability. Their screen game, with a YAC average of 5.2 yards, is something we've struggled with at times, and Winfield's ability to make open field tackles at a 90% rate could help us limit those big gains. So what's the bottom line? The 49ers need to be aggressive if they want to secure their spot as NFC West Kings and a Super Bowl favorite. Acquiring Anton Winfield Jr. would be a bold move, but one that could pay huge dividends in the playoffs. His skill set perfectly complements our existing roster and fills a critical need on defense. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay might be feeling the pressure to make tough decisions, and if they decide to pull the trigger, it could be a game changer for both teams. In conclusion, this potential trade is one to watch closely over the coming weeks. The opportunity to add a player of Winfield's caliber, who's proven he can rise to the occasion, aligns perfectly with the 49ers' strategy of building a championship-caliber team. As we aim for our 6th Super Bowl title, bolstering the secondary with a player like Winfield Jr. could be that missing piece that takes us all the way. So stay tuned, 49ers fans, because this could be one of those moves that defines our season and secures our spot at the top of the NFC once again. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think acquiring Winfield Jr. makes sense for us right now? Would he be the piece that finally helps us dominate in the postseason? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news.